Homegrown Radio.
If someone were to come to you, because obviously you've been in the industry for such a long time and you know everything that there is to know about radio, and if someone had to say to you, I want to start my own radio station, so I am Dando Shabalala and I'm looking to start a radio station, can you take us through the process, things to consider, licensing, the different types of radio stations?
We are very fortunate in this country that from the regulation point of view, we've seen the policy shift and change, and one of the priorities from the government of the day from pre-1994 was to freedom of the airwaves. You know, there was a conference in Netherlands called Jabulan Freedom of the Airwaves. It gave us the current broadcasting dispensation in South Africa or shape. First of all, you need to understand what is it that you want to do. Do you want to mobilize communities to start their own community radio stations? Are there frequencies in that space? Is the frequency available in that space to be able to start a community radio station that's either community of interest, geographic radio stations, community of interest, it could be religious stations, geographic, it covers wide issues. Then you need to mobilize communities. There is none in that area. There's an important need to do that. It's not your station. It's a community-owned
It's
station.
a community station, yeah.
Then there is also an opportunity just under that called low power licenses. Low power licenses are very limited. They're limited to a small area of broadcast. It could be a church, it could be a mall, it could be a school, it could be an agricultural college, it could be any activity. You know, it could operate as a community radio, low power, or a small commercial. You know, for example, you want to broadcast for a township. I come from KZN and I grew up in a township, Matate. You could broadcast for the entire Matate's area, but not the entire, just for that particular area with the low power. Very small. You can own it as a business. But then there are commercial stations as well. It's for those who have money or who are advantaged to put a good bid together and good financial backing. Whenever there's a call for applications for commercial licenses, then people can apply. For example, there's a call I've seen in the Northern Cape for a commercial license.
So you have to wait for a call for an application. You can't just submit a proposal and say, I am inspired.
For commercial,
okay.
You have to wait for a call.
All right.
Community radio stations, they issue a call as well. There was one that was issued last year, but quite a number of frequencies. So they have to look at if there is one available, then you put together through an NPO. Of course, the Community Broadcasting Sound needs to guide you, because this is an act that regulates our operations of community broadcasting sound, just like there's a Public Broadcasting Act that regulates SABC, public broadcasting. Then there's a commercial aspect of, of broadcasting as well. With low power, because these low powers are frequencies that are available. They're small, they're short.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can go to ICASA and say, we've identified, here's a study. We've got a study through Centec. Centec is a distributor, or any other qualified, technical companies that can actually assist you to conduct a study to say what frequencies are available, are they occupied. Then you identify one, then you go to ICASA, and then you apply. Fortunately, apply online now. That one you can do it.
Okay.
There's no call for that, but it's up to you to be proactive.
Oh, and go and approach ICASA and say, I have identified an opportunity in this area. Okay.
Yeah, that's low power.
Okay, low power.
Then
all right.
they'll issue based on the conditions and you meeting all the requirements. You know, do you have a license to distribute, or you've got a partnership who's going to distribute for you? This is signal distribution. It's got terms, so you can go and look in their website.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So that's how I think. But also the process. It's always about putting a bid together, a convincing bid, technical study, sustainability, commercial bid, community radio station, collection of signatures, support, promising of studios, investment, sponsors, and all those things. Commercial and money in the bank, da 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 da. So low power, they don't make those things.
Okay.
You can sit here and broadcast with love as we speak around here.
So low power then would be an easier solution, but depending on what you want and what direction that you want to go.
Yes. It's an easy solution for any small medium enterprise that is looking at getting into a space to complement their online offering. You know?
Yes.
Because they can have an online offering which covers wide reach based on accessibility and of those that they are targeting. But then you can complement that with low power, you know, for that particular niched community that you want.
Yes.
To serve. Yep.